Stay a while and listen. The ever expensive Titan flask. Sorry, flask of the Titans. At least it's staying around 75-ish gold. Maybe we can get a deal. No one ever sells these in bulk, huh? How you doing, AF? Item mark. People here are buying them, I know it. Are you kidding me? Alright, skipping ahead. Wait, this one's got 20. We'll get this one. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Jesus. H. Thank you, KissF. 5 gifted memberships. Milos. Wow. I haven't talked to Milos in a long time. Old friend. All fellow game developer. Marcos, Andre, Hard SM, Pikachu, Mayhem. Be sure to thank KissF when you get the chance. My lord. I don't know lord. I did just send a bunch of raiding pots, though. So that should be helpful. And apparently I sold some venom sacks. But we're back at this guy. Appropriately named Kruul. KissF always slaying plebs. No pleb shall survive in his song. I've still got 35 minutes on the Spirit of Zanza, but oh well. Poor special child. He does not want to heal, but they keep making him heal. Imagine this Kruul with Bobby's face. Ugh. Wait, it kind of does. Oh my god. I ran into the dumbest post today. Someone wrote a whole article about how Chris Metzen was forced to apologize for the behaviors that were going on at Blizzard Entertainment, and how because none of the people actually went to jail or were convicted of the allegations, that they were in fact made up. And I'm like, buddy, buddy, you have no idea. You have no idea what was going on with that studio. The reason no one was convicted for anything was because you agree to arbitration when you work at a studio. You sign a contract that says you agree to arbitration, so it never goes to a court system. And then the California one, they effectively pled no contest, and therefore you don't get convicted, but there's a penalty against the entire company for creating the environment. And that's what happened. So no individuals were convicted, but many were let go. And if anyone pursued them individually, that would go to a civil situation. That would go to a civil court. It wouldn't be a criminal case at that point. With the exception of that one girl who ended herself. Which I'm not sure what happened after that, but that was definitely an Activision executive and not necessarily a Blizzard person. So, I don't know. I don't know why people think that they know better. Like they just know. everything that happened at a studio that they never worked at. It's weird. It's really weird. We're still 15 minutes away from raid. I was going to explore a little bit, but if I wander away too far, I won't be able to get back in time. And I should probably join their raid channel just to keep tabs on what's going on. And also to make sure that all my stuff, that I can actually hear people if they do speak. Start shouting out raid commands. Where is voice mod? There you are. Okay, well that looks to be in order. Gotta have the soundboard. Why do I even use that VCB add-on? Isn't it kind of buggy at times? VCB? This one? Vanilla consolidated buffs? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. It's been very useful for keeping track of poisons and things. In terms of being buggy, it's better than not having it. I can tell you that much. Is there something better to use? Why would I move this? Super API blockade. What the hell? Alright, I installed some add-ons recently that I'm not so sure about. I should probably uninstall this one. I've never used it, and I don't really need it. I thought it might show me additional consumes that I might need, but so far it has not shown me anything new. I mean, I have the city. Oh, I do keep forgetting my tea. Maybe it is a good reminder. Alright, we've got pretty much everything we need on the bar already. We're just waiting for 5 minutes to start. I think the big thing is just that I seem to run out of buff slots sometimes. Easy split merge, shift right. Extended camera distance. I already have that. Something else. Gossip auto. I'm looking for the thing that removes buffs automatically. I'm not seeing it. Ah, here it is. Remove wisdom int spirit. Respectable roll. I'm not sure about that. This one, probably, yeah. I I thought I already had that selected, actually. So I'm a little confused why it's not selected, but not having Intwiz or Spirit will hopefully free up some buff slots for me. Alright. Where did the Titan class go? There it is. Let's put these on the auction house. Black Rose. Sure. Paste Thistle Echo. Definitely being undersold here. Why do you even use that VCB? I don't know. Wait, you already said that. What happened? It looked like a message came through, but nothing happened. Did something get auto-wiped? Someone ship posting again? Alright, we'll post these as 1524s. Or actually, no, it's fine. 1525. If you ever sell the Jujus for less than 15 silver, you're just throwing money away, and I don't understand it. YouTube playing tricks again? Yeah. There used to be a chat. Like, I used to be able to paste links and stuff into the chat, and I can't anymore. I'm wondering if it's because I'm using... Hold on. Maybe I can change it. No, it's not there. It's one of the tools, isn't it? Also, I used to be able to have the music play in the background when I didn't have the window selected, and now it's disabled it. I think it's because I'm using Super WoW. There must be an add-on for that too or something. Plugin manager? No. What is doing that? YouTube live controls? Oh. Now it wants me to sign in. Oh, it wants me to sign in. Oh, that's probably why it can't get in there. Maybe that's the problem. It wasn't signed in, so it wouldn't give me the chat. One moment. I have to verify my phone. I've got all sorts of two-step verification and everything. I can chat again. Okay, that was the problem. Don't forget you're a standard moderator. Delete inappropriate. Yeah, I know. I know how to operate chat. Come on, guys. Ah. All right. There's an option for background music and Super API. Oh. Oh no, I got a bunch of information about my stream. Oh, that's nice. We'll learn something new every day, huh? Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Start a Q&A. Members only. Is everyone here a member? Just for fun. Just for fun. All right. They're talking strategy. So apparently if you run over there, you can reset their... Well, they won't... The Infernals won't follow you. They'll get stuck. I'm glad you guys are in agreement. There's not enough story building for these bosses here. Yeah, there's no quests for them or anything. There are stories strewn throughout the internal areas of Kara40, but you're right that I think there could have been more story. Is there a story for Rupturan? Okay, so we're gonna lip at 25%. Interesting. Demon bad, kill demon. Yes. Oh, I see. Thematically. The Echo of Medivh needs a lot more explanation, I think. Is it time to start buffing? Let me check how many people are here. Oh, almost everyone's here. How about people outside? Still a couple people coming. I'm gonna wait till the last minute here. Our inventory is 100% full. We're at 12:59, so I'm just gonna start the buffing process here. I will flask at the last possible second, though. Make sure we maximize the 2 hours. Start eating the foods. Rupturan's fights kind of shows its state and how it deals with what it would become with its habitat. Same with Drenai. Others are just there, standing to be smacked like loot pinatas. I mean, he's sitting in the middle of a pentagram. What do you mean? No, it's a fair point. It's a fair point. We're going to start with Badge of the Stormguard. Try to be ambitious. Do a last minute switch in stealth. Let's do it. Alright, we've got both of those foods. All that's left, I think, is the Titan Flask. And then, so we'll go Titan Flask and then Demon Slaying. Yeah. My finger is hitting my aircon remote. It's triggering me. There we go. I am on Star. Okay, do it on pull, he says. Waiting for pull. Poisons! Did you know you can easily follow someone with /F after your target? I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense. Any big opinions to share? Not really. About what? Waiting for a pull timer? Wish there was a way to warm up, like a couple mobs to kill. My fingers feel stiff. I don't know if you get that. Is there anything I should have a big opinion about? Maybe that would help me understand what maybe you're looking for something. Maybe you're looking for an opinion on something, I'm not sure. Alright. You always admire the design of the rogue character. Can't get that feeling elsewhere. I agree. It's well done. I think Dark Age of Camelot actually did a better job with the rogues and the different styles of rogue, but I'm a little bit biased towards it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, ouch. I'm not getting my slice and dice. You know, I don't see it appear even on my Empower. So I have no idea what level of slice and dice I have up available. It's my potion of quickness. I don't have a health stone because of that. I didn't even get to 25%. He got taunted too early or something, because I got to 7 stacks. Oh. Armor does nothing? They're gonna res. Kruul's attacks ignore armor. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep. So apparently he ignores armor, so I can get rid of my armor buff to free up an elixir slot. To free up a buff slot. Oh, I thought it was just dodge that didn't matter, but no, it's everything. I'm hoping the Unreal client will give us some extra buff slots. Evil Boss Laugh is pretty good? Yeah, it is. All the MMOs from that era are good. They're better than anything new that I've seen come out. Though I haven't played any of the super new ones. I did not work on DAOC, by the way. I just really enjoyed it. A lot. I loved that you could be a Shadowblade, which was basically a rogue who could use a two-handed axe. That's from, I think he was in Midgard. You always curious about game design and my stuff? Oh. Opinion on Sarah Payne? I don't know who Sarah Payne is. Sarah Palin? I hope she's not in the news again. You recently discovered DOC? Oh. Yeah, it's actually really good. The Realm versus Realm design is super good. It was a big inspiration for World of Warcraft. And it was, I think maybe one of the reasons that Adham went for the Horde versus Alliance sort of thing. I'm gonna skip my quickness potion this time so that I don't, so that I have my lip available. I'm down to my last 2 hardened mushrooms now. Hopefully we get at this attempt. Been too young for that, too old for WoW Vanilla. Started so late. That's alright. There are still Dark Age of Camelot private servers, so it might be worth checking out. We've given up on the lip shout rotation for some reason. I'm not sure this is the best idea. But whatever. Alright, let's get rid of Greater Armor, since it does nothing here, and they're very cheap. I don't mind losing that one. Hopefully that'll allow us to have Slice and Dice up. Elixir of Demon Slaying is absolutely worth it. Alrighty then. I could swap out agility here, but I already used it, so I don't want to do it. Pretty much a DPS check? Yeah, I guess it's a ranged DPS check, because really you can get to the 25% pretty easily. I think the big check is if you have a lot of melee, then having that lip taunt rotation coordination, that's really the check. So I don't know how much of a DPS check it really is as much as it is a... can tanks do their job? Can tanks press 2 buttons in coordinated order? 3, 2, the answer to that seems to be no yesterday and probably today too, but well. I hate fighting in fights. It's like well, there's my slice and dice. Oh! Kruul Shadow Nova? 8k. That was not the cleave, so someone brought a curse into the melee or something. It's weird being a melee DPS since you only see legs of the boss. It is a little weird, isn't it? I'm gonna need a soda water. Ugh. How disappointing. One moment. There. Getting a little closer to you. I don't want you to feel left out. There's a lot of boss fights where you're just staring at crotch. If you think about your exact location in this situation, it's kind of disturbing, actually. A little bit disturbing. Why bother making this huge evil 3D model when 50% of players only see the bottom half? That's fair. Wow, you can res pretty deep in there. Oh, I didn't do the farming. That's right. I still got Denonzo's, so Denonzo's plenty. More than good. More than good enough for this. It is true. It is too true. It is terrible. Alright, hopefully this attempt works, because this is my last hardened mushroom and I have to... I'm not sure I have any more. Let's see. I would have to log on to Kinra and send more. I bought out the store on frickin' GFPPs. Oh, I forgot. I could be using this too. Excuse me, this soda water is very bubbly. It's nice, I like it. Alright, this is our last hardened mushroom. This time we'll use alcohol. What am I missing? Zanza. Missing the spirit of Zanza. Missing something. 76, 73. Is that correct? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Alright, well. Whoa! Too close. Oh, nice. I wonder if the devs know about that. Elixir of Demon Slaying? Yeah. No, I do that on pull. You're thinking maybe you should move to France instead of Thailand? I'm in EU and I get the job there. Perhaps it would be better to work there and then move to Thailand later. We're starting to learn the language. The Thai language? Huh? It will make your life a lot easier if you do come here. Don't be like me and still not be able to speak the language after 12 years. I'm gonna go Juju Might this time. Oh, you meant French. Oh. No, you shouldn't learn French. I'm just kidding. Where are you gonna work? Wait. If you go to France, I hope you're not going to end up at an Ubisoft studio. That would be a disaster.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
forgot to put on my badge of the Storm Guard, didn't I? Fuck. I'm nowhere near the 25%, so just stay cool. I got my mouse over it now, at least. This might be the last damage I do, so I better make it good. I said to run out. Oh! Back from something. Not sure what. Let's see here. There's just shadow damage. There's a shadow nova going off. Because I used the lip, I couldn't use the GSPP, so it's kind of a choice. I think the lip was better. If we don't get it this time, I'm going to really be concerned. But I think we got it this time. The new strategy did work, but it is a sloppier strategy than having the lip taunt rotation work correctly. We got it, we got it. Let me give them a cheer. As high as like 1,500 plus hours to get to B2 fluence. French is like 600 to 750 hours? Is Thai that hard? Is that why I'm struggling? Thai is roughly as difficult as Chinese. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? What is this shit? Oh my god. Just 2 pants? Oh, there was a World Breaker girdle I totally missed. Either way, it's all plate. Or, oh, no, it's not. Let me think here. We need to go double dissolvent. Let's do that right now. It lasts an hour, so... And we're gonna go with our haste food as opposed to our agility food. think the haste actually helps us more in this particular fight because of the shards. We'll see. You have a degree in PR and you're currently studying business communications for a master's, so I'd look for jobs in that industry. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, don't work for Ubisoft. They are disgusting. I do speak Troll and Common. I'm not sure the problem is you're trilingual already. God, I wish I was trilingual. Let the Tyler and Troll, then we can talk about who speaks more languages. I wish I could just... I would almost install a fucking brain chip if I could, if it would let me speak any language I wanted. Throughout college, I had this dream of speaking Japanese, and I just couldn't fucking do it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I took 3 years of French in high school, and I still can only say, "Je voudrais un sandwich au saucisson et un coca." Thai is hard, slightly less hard than Chinese. I would say that reading it is kind of a trip. Because there's no spaces. Oh. I'm in group 4. Group 4 is growing for 5. 5 is on that side, so I'll be leaning towards this direction. Alright, let's get this up. Realistically, if you spend at least 3 hours a day, it will take you about 3.5 years. Ugh. Well, if I'd just started it as soon as I got here, maybe. You know, I honestly did give it a really good try. I was using Pimsleur's, and it did help me learn certain phrases. And I know Thai numbers. I used to know Chinese numbers too. The thing about the Asian languages is that the counting system is quite intuitive, more intuitive than not American, English, or just for whatever reason goes 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, all that shit. Instead, it's always, like in Thai, it's sip is 10, sip et, sip song, sip et is 11, sip song, sip sam, sip si. And those are the same as the 1 through 9. And it's the same in Chinese. But English has to be special. Or whatever. Alright, what am I doing here? Am I gonna go Firewater? We're gonna die a lot. You know what? We're gonna one-shot this. I'm gonna go Juju Might again. Back at it again in Kara. Yep, we just downed Kruul. He did not drop the rock that I wanted. And I think... Oh no, Rupturan drops the rock. I think I... Did I SR the chest off of this guy? I think I SR'd the chest. If I got the chest, that would be great. A mosquito just got me in the back. I don't know where he is. Does TWO not have a weekly lockout? Weekly lockout? Well, we didn't kill these guys last time, so. Asian phonetics are absolute ass. Well, they got the tones. I can do it, but it'll take time and discipline. Yeah. That's the thing. If I would just watch shows in other languages, I think I'd have a better time. I tried watching a whole, like, series of Thai movies and TV shows. I just didn't... I found them very frustrating. I have a 4-year-old, though, so now is the time to try again, I think. I've been trying to... I mean, I'm teaching her English, is kind of the thing. And if I don't speak English with her, no one will, so... Alright. So at 5 seconds, we'll do Juju Might, and then we'll do the Demon Slaying.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I foresaw something? I couldn't hear that. Did you say something? What did you say? right. The shards are not. Shit, I didn't think of that. Oh, wrong way. Got used to being on that side. I think this is mine. Easy peasy, easy peasy. Ugh. I think there's something where he does a bunch of fire stuff, and that's probably what's gonna kill us. You cannot kick Nathrazim Terror. Grab this. Might save. Someone needs to be.
Beware.
No, someone moved. It was... Sharf. That's the thing, it just takes one person. Sometimes it's me. Ideograms can be brutal, literally thousands of symbols you have to learn. I think it's 3,000 Chinese symbols to have basic fluency for reading. But speaking is a lot easier as long as you know the words. It's not that bad to speak. Though I can't get the tones correct. For some reason I would do better with Thai. Maybe it's just because I'm around it all the time, so I'm constantly hearing it. went brain dead, and I think I'm the one who pushed him past 50. Might have been my fault. Rico worthy raid. You feel like hardcore will never run Kara40? I think they will, but boy, they're gonna make sure every single person is in complete tier 3. Yeah. I'm gonna go Firewater this time. I'm also gonna start with Badge of the Stormguard this time. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do Badge of the Stormguard because it's not a DPS race. It's not gonna help. Oh, but the shards. So actually, I should have. There it is, Slayer's Crest. That's what I should have. Because the Slayer's Crest works on the shards. And it's actually the shards not getting popped that can cause mission problems. Or at least that's been my experience. Other than, of course, people not doing their fucking job and not touching shit when they shouldn't. I imagine Thai has lots of schools that teach Thai to English speakers since there's so many foreigners there. You are correct. None of them. None of them are all that good that I've experienced yet. I think it's mine. Actually, I don't know if it's mine or not. Okay. Should be somewhere around here.
Beware.
No. Shackles. I'm fine here, actually. I could move if I wanted to, but...
My plan has long been in the making.
Here's mine. Which ones? Oh shit. Well, my damage is fucked. some reason I had Blade Flurry on. I don't know what happened. No, I got stunned. Back on the ball. Shit. Can't move. Can I hit him? Can't hit him. Hit him? Boo.
Beware.
Gotta kill this guy.
Beware.
Was that me? Wait.
My plan has long been made.
Okay. That was me then. Oh, he's easy like this. I didn't even see the message about the shackles. I don't know what happened there. Is the T4 Kara set substantially more powerful than T3? It's T3.5. It is more powerful.
something?
Anyways, the Trickster's rogue set is pretty good. High agility. The helmet in particular is definitely something to get if you can. Bah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Some lucky backstabs there.
Beware.
Uh-oh. Nothing to worry about.
Beware.
We can need to, but I'm not gonna.
My plan has long been.
Ah, there we go. Let's see.
Beware.
Sometimes My camera's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Damn.
Beware.
Wrap it up. Not sure. Someone moved. I don't know. I guess it was just too much damage. It seemed like we could have recovered from that one, but I have no idea. Alright, all my shit's about to drop
How are
off.
you?
Alright, let's re-up our Dissolvent Poison on our main hand.
Five, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My plan has long been in the making.
One minute to wait for shards. Super fun. You moved to Thailand in your early 30s? No, I moved to China in my 30, when I turned 30. And then after China, I was in Sweden. And after Sweden, it was Thailand, and then I went to Germany, and then
Beware.
back to Thailand where I stayed. I mean, I can move, but obviously I don't want to freak anyone out.
My plan has long been in the making.
How did your US friends family react when you decided to move to China? You know, I've always kind of been a loner. They kind of, I think most of them kind of expected me to do something like that. What the fuck? Hit him? Oof. glowing shards, we could have killed him. We would have killed him if we just stayed on him. Bad call from the raid leader, but whatever. Was your plan to stay in China and learn Chinese? Not so much. My plan was just to roam the world. Which isn't exactly a plan. But from China, because the cost of living was so much lower, I was able to go to New Zealand and Australia and Germany and so forth. So how did you get around in China, Germany, Sweden without knowing their language? They all speak English. Everywhere I went, there's some methodology. In China, it was actually harder. Not everyone spoke English, but there were some very cool apps at the time that made it easy to use a taxi cab, and then the subway system is so easy to use. Once I had a subway card, and it was so cheap. You could travel anywhere for basically $1. How much is my agility running? Son of a bitch. So it was actually very easy to get around China, Shanghai in particular. Yeah, not in China, but in Germany and Sweden, everyone spoke English as well. The only time I had trouble in Germany was at the grocery shopping, and even then it wasn't that big a deal. Berlin is still one of my favorite places. If I could live there right now, I probably would. I had a job opportunity there and I just messed it up. And they made an offer and I was like concerned about some legal bullshit that was going on here.
5, 4,
Should have just said yes and
2,
left.
1.
Would have been fine. Turned out that individual is a bunch of bullshit. There's not much actual ability to do things.
My plan has long been.
Why is it not backstabbing? What happened to the grocery? Do you remember? Was it a word you were missing? No, they just didn't speak English. They didn't speak English or they weren't interested in speaking English. I don't know which it was. But I just had a question about using a credit card, and they didn't want to answer. They just spoke in German, and I'm like, sprechen kein Deutsch. And they just took my card, so it was fine. They didn't take it away from me. They let me use my credit card. It was fine.
Beware.
No. Well, actually, that was quite convenient. We were lucky right here. I had a great time in Japan. Everyone was very okay. Let's go.
My plan
Beware.
Fuck. Fuck. Well, I can move. Let me move. If I move, they'll freak out. Alright, we're moving. What? What? What do you mean? It did not last that long. Oops. Trying to be fancy using immolation. That oil of immolation. Why is he way over here? What? Doom. I'm doomed. Are they gonna...
My plan has long been
At that point, if you get doomed, they just let you die.
Beware.
Hopefully they get it. That was just like unlucky. If you get doomed at this point, no one's gonna undo it because they don't want to deal with the doom guards. Zug. Like, oof. Next shard is a minute away. He should be dead before that. Rip my parse. Meph got some hands? Yeah, he throws down, doesn't he?
Beware.
Yeah. I think they let me die too early. Do I have any of the Kara40 set? No, none. I haven't been very fortunate with the drops. I haven't gotten the dagger. It hasn't dropped in the... It dropped the first time I came out with Family Friends it dropped, but someone else had a plus 70 on the roll. It has not dropped since. And now I have a plus 70 on my roll.
What can I do for you?
Am I in the guild? I am in Absolution. Family Friends is one of our collab guilds. They are also collabing with Murder Mittens, who we were originally collabing with for Kara40. And typically I run with Whiskey Warriors, who we also have a collab with. I'm basically an honorary member of Whiskey Warriors. The items I have from Kara40 are the Bands of the Surgebreaker and the Blood Moon Sickle of the Murderous Flight. But I need Gressel Dawn of the Ruin if I'm going to go use these two things. So for now, I'm not using them. This is not good enough. Let's go with a Dissolvent, my main hand. Let's go with a Corrosive Poison
5,
2 on that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Or sword. Do not think I watched My plan has long been
I shouldn't have used that yet. Should not have used that. We've got 52 seconds to wait now for the shards. Bleh. Bleh. What are the mechanics of the Meph fight? Are they complex? A little bit. A little bit. So basically, it's tank and spank initially, but periodically someone will get slept, and an eye will form in the middle and will come towards them doing AoE pulses unless you dispel it. He casts Doom on people and they'll die in 6 seconds.
Plan has long been in the making.
Beware.
And if you dispel it, it spawns a Doom Guard. I mean, we're good. And then, so Doom will kill you. So if it's not dispelled, if you do dispel it, it spawns one of these Doom Guards. At certain percentages of health, he will go to the center, and he will spawn some Doom Guards, and then rain down fire, and imps will spawn,
Beware.
and then he casts the Shackles. If anybody moves during Shackles, it will kill, pretty much, it'll wipe the raid. It'll pretty much work.
Beware.
If anyone moves, that's it. In this case, it's like, oh, who did it? I don't see it on them. Basically, if one person moves, it just wipes the raid. And it's very easy for one person to accidentally move. There's a lot going on. The fear doesn't cause it to do that, though. So, and yeah, he'll periodically fear everyone, so. That's just a fucking mess of a fight. Literally relying on all 40 people to not fuck up. It's annoying. It's fucking annoying is what it is. I feel like it was him, but maybe not. Who did it? Oh, it was Viral. This time. Yeah, that's it. I mean, it was me last time, so. So someone else did it first, and then I did it. Move minus 100 gold. Great. The final boss is twitching.
Good day to you.
Ugh. So we've been at this an hour and 20 minutes. Hopefully we down him. It's funny because we've done it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vinny! Thank you, Vinny. To another day of pain. Killing Meph. Danilo and Skidlet, be sure to thank Vinny for the donations. You now have access to the members-only videos, of which there are not that many. That is something I have thought about a lot. We're waiting for the shards now. Because if you don't wait for the shards, you can get fear and shackles and the AoEs of the monsters all at the same time. Which is not great. Not great at all.
Beware. Beware.
Don't move. Not even gonna touch my keyboard. Still waiting for shackles or shards.
My plan has long been in the making. Pathetic power.
Damn. Then you all just stand in a circle and you can one-shot the imps as soon as they spawn.
plan has long been
Mm.
Beware.
Lost our main tank. We've got a backup.
Beware. Beware.
Got this. Yeah, we got it. Our hunter's not very good right now. Haven't seen any on your meter in the recent streams. That's a good point. I don't know. Shite. Armor of treachery, armor of deceit. I was pretty sure I had an SR on this. Let me double check that. What happened? Let me just double check. What did I get? Rift Carver fragment. Ah, okay. So it's on Rupturan. Darn. There was a good chance I could have potentially won that. Trelon's Hope. Risen only rolled a 93. I would not have won. They had a plus 20 and I would have been rolling flat. So I would have had to roll over 100 possible. I've seen hunters do well. I don't know why they don't appear on the DPS meters very much. I have a theory that hunters are just lazy. This fight damage doesn't even matter, really. In fact, I might just go HP items. Might even be a good fight for a vampirism set. I'm gonna take a bathroom break. Just to refresh the dissolvent. Rupturan. Well, hopefully he drops my boulder, and hopefully I'm the only one who picked it. Let's see. Damn it. The Theoria has a plus 90 on it? Oh, fuck. If I'd known that, I would have done something else. Fuck. The Theoria, fuck. I need the Theoria to roll a 1 through 10. And I need to roll 100, basically. Can't believe they're dueling right now. Alright. 2 attempts. He's an elemental. It's definitely the most boring fight in the entire thing. It's just tedious. Tedious the whole time. The last 10 minutes should last most of the fight. Can throw that there. Drink a greater fire protection potion. It's cheap.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just sort of waiting for this. Pull it out. Really? I didn't even touch you. What the fuck was that? This needs to die. This is the thing that's a problem. Oh shit. Oh, that was a mistake. That's kind of most of the fight. We have to go kill this. Was I berserking? That's weird. Oh, back again. You don't want to be near him when he gets hit by the thing. That's all. But you need to be close. I don't know what the range on it is, so I just kind of stay away. Better safe than dead, is my thinking. This is eating my ass.
Let the cracks of this world destroy you.
One of the small ones. This thing doesn't have a back. You definitely don't want to be in those smoke stripes. Around here? Skull. Shit. I got caught in that one. I was too close to him. Whoops. Not mean to do survival right now. Oh my god. Now Skull needs it. Nice. So painful. Alright, that's fire. Get out. Just gonna get this one. I don't think they have to be killed in a specific order. The end of this fight is so anticlimactic and irritating. Okay, we did it. Yay. That's probably a bear ring, I don't know. Nothing for me here. Looks like I wouldn't have gotten the rock no matter what. Oh, it's just a painful fight. So overall, successful raid for me, I guess. I mean, I got the Blood Moon. If I get the Grestle of Dawn on my next Nax, then I have everything I need to do a good Sinister Strike set. Combat swords. So we'll be thinking about that. But just disappointing that I didn't get the Rift Carver's implements again. But whatever. And then my big fear is that someone's trying to catch up on it. Someone's trying to catch up to me on it. I'm not sure how they would do that, given they haven't been doing it. Wonderful. So it is almost 3 a.m. here, so I'll probably go to bed. Did you get them all down? Yep, we killed everything. I'm invisible now. That's how cool I am. I'm such an assassin that no one can ever see me again.
Hey there.
I believe I've been doing the daily lighting the pyres thing here, but I'm not sure if it's a reset yet. Yep, it has. Let's do that. Oh, quest log is full. We can abandon this and pick it back up when we go to Orgrimmar.
How are ya? Bye-bye.
I'm just gonna disconnect from that Discord. A lot of people talking about what went right and what went wrong, but mostly it looked like to me that there just weren't focused tanks for Kruul, and that's what made it take 2 days. I think we would have killed it the first day if we just had the lip taunt thing down. But for whatever reason, that rotation didn't happen. But yeah, I've already got the title Bane of the Nathrazim, which is what you get if you down Meph. Ironically, I got that title before we killed Rupturan, so technically we hadn't downed the entire thing. But they saved Rupturan for last because I don't know why. It's such an anticlimactic fight, and it takes so long. I think that's the problem. It's just an irritating fight, and not very exciting. Any individual thing you're doing is not very exciting, especially for DPS. Like, there's no race component to it. I guess you could say if the heart doesn't die in time, then it's a problem, but with mana drain, it's not really an issue. I'm just glad I didn't have to go through another round of consumables. It's been a very, very expensive day. Let's see where I am with the Reventusk. I think I'm at just friendly. Not very good, but I don't think there was anything in particular I wanted. What I probably should be doing is the Caverns of Time dungeon over and over again. Because I saw a cape in there that requires Exalted that gives you an extra attack. And that seems worth doing. Like, what am I going for here? I don't think there's anything I need. Certainly there's nothing I need. It's all blue. I'm not even sure if there's anything of interest in terms of, like, would it look cool? Can't do that. What is this? Offhand. Oh, it's a little skull. I already have that little skull from a drop in shoot, what you call it? Not Wailing Caverns. Razorfen Crawl, I think. Or maybe it's Razorfen Downs. That's not a bad looking sword. Be worth it for the T-Mog. Axe is pretty cool. Interesting. Now that's just funny. That's a two-hander though, so I can't get that one. I'm pretty sure I have that from something else. Anyways, none of it is terribly exciting stuff, but flesh cutter. Have I not? Oh. Yeah. Anyways, the Reventusk not that interesting. Wait, what the hell? Oh shit. Am I stuck? No way. No way. Son of a gun. Alright, there we go.
How you do? Greetings, man.
Alright. Easy raid, easy life, right? Where am I even going? He looks like more of a Death Knight than I do. I should figure out what his cloak is. Back to Ogrimmar. Wow. Load forever. Gotta love those load times. Alright, I think that's it for me. I've got to restock my poisons before I leave here. We've got to go kill a bunch of bears. I do want to experiment with the... I'll put the Noth in the main hand. I'll finally be the dual axe wielder I've always dreamed of, I suppose. The only thing is that Noxious Assaults works better with 2 fat weapons as opposed to a faster weapon. 96 to 162? How does that compare to the other axe I was using? Where are you, Deathbringer? There you are. Not that bad, actually. Certainly worthwhile. I'll try it with Noxious Assault and see how it goes. In fact, I'll make it part of that set right now. Swap it in. And, I mean, it certainly looks friggin' badass, so... No complaints here. That is an axe. Hell of an axe. Alright. We'll be experimenting with Noxious Assaults and our build tomorrow, I think. We're killing some bears in Winterspring. Let me set that up so it's the first thing I do. Or I could... No, we need to do the poisons. Alright, whatever. I'm going to bed. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, we should be doing Nax on... I think it's Thursday we do Nax. Potentially we might do Molten Core on Wednesday around this sort of late night. But we'll have to see what happens with the guild in terms of that. If you're interested in joining a guild, Absolution is recruiting. We have our charter. The primary rule is simply to be kind to each other, to treat others the way you want to be treated. And beyond that, it's a bunch of stuff about governance, which is not terribly interesting apparently for anyone. But it's all written out so that you can get rules changed, you can move things to loot council if you don't like the potential of it being random rolled on or SR'd by someone who shouldn't have it. Basically, we've designed the guild, Absolution, as a democratic system and where anyone who wants to participate in it can sort of shift things around and change the rules with enough positive votes. So it's meant to be malleable so that it doesn't become toxic and people can affect change in positive ways. We'll see if it works out. If it doesn't, I'm not leaving the guild at any time. I'm just going to hang out in it by myself if that's what it comes down to, which might end up being the case. Very tough to recruit, it turns out. But that's okay. We've got our collaborations, so if you join us, you get access to Dragon Watch. You get access to Murder Mittens raids. You get access to the Family Friends Kara40 if you have to be geared for these things though. And you get access to Whiskey Warriors if you're interested. So we've got a variety of options for raids that you can join. And while we build up our own, we're trying to get our MC consistently going every Wednesday. So if any of that sounds interesting and you want to hang out with us, let us know and I'll get you an invite into Absolution. Until next time, Designer Dave out.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Designer Dave, and I have been in the game industry for over 25 years. Now I am turning to voice acting, and as a result, I've been doing a lot of high fantasy voices for little indie games. And here's a sampling of those.
As Illidan set out with the Naga, Warden Maev's shadow song began to hunt him.
From the 7 nations that were originally part of the Empire of Erethdor, Gilneas stands out as the one that had to fight the hardest for its independence.
Warriors, hear me! Warsong Gulch awaits us, a battleground where we show the true strength of the Horde.
Today we have an invention no one else has seen before. Probably for a good reason, as this small miracle can fit anywhere in your pocket. Straight from Smoky Pastures, a rare collaboration between gnomes and goblins brings you the fruitcake in a can. This small metal container is filled with all the sweet and fruity goodness one loves about the patented Smoky Pastures fruitcake, now in a practical travel format. No longer do you need to worry about cake crumbs smudging your spell tomes or sharpening stones. Clean, secure, and certainly just as appetizing as the real deal. Get them now at your local Smoky Pasture merchant in Orgrimmar or Stormwind.
Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, you can contact me at david.k.fried, Fried, @gmail.com, or contact me on Discord or LinkedIn.